Hi, it's Martin here with Danny at Frome. We've just won 1-0. Bit of a battle, mate, but great result.
Absolutely a battle. You know, I've come here many times and never won. I said that to you during the week, didn't I? I've never won here. It's always a ground where I've struggled, and the teams that I've had have struggled, and never got a result. But today, grit, determination, character. First half, Frome were excellent, I thought, and if it weren't for one of the best saves that Ryan Clark's pulled off. He pulled off one down at Havant on Waterlooville, and he's done the same again today. Absolutely unbelievable save. That, right on half time, could have been the game changer. But then second half, I felt we controlled the second half by large in parts, sorry. And it was a fitting end, because obviously Tuesday setting up Jose after Jose missing the penalty last week. He's beat himself up a little bit. But that's what football is. It's ups and downs and merry-go-rounds, and it's going to be a week that the kid from Forest Green was going to grow even more.
Indeed. You mentioned Ryan Clark, really tremendous save on the stroke of half time, wasn't it, Ryan?
Outstanding save. Like I said, to get across the box, spread himself, and I don't care how it stays out, I don't care what part of his body it hits. But he's been brilliant. Like I said, even come through the door last year, just his knowledge and everything like that, the man that he is, I can't praise him enough. And that save was out the top drawer. When people watch that back, it really was.
Yeah, much more control in the second half. As you mentioned, we created more chances and got a really great winner, I thought.
Yeah, absolutely. I have to give full praise to Stu, because Stu saw something, halfway through the second half with the Max Ramp substitution. So full praise goes to him. I'm not taking any plaudits for that. That was Stu. I felt that gave us a bit more of a foothold in the game, and then we kind of grew from that. And then one thing that we've always had in it, isn't it, all season long, hard work rate, everything like that, and that's what's got us over the line, because this is a difficult place to come. I've got so much respect for Danny, so much respect for Simo, the managers here. I've been ding-donging with them for many years, even my dark days at Thatcham, like you were just about to say, but, and coming here as well with Hungerford. And they're a tough nut to crack. One goal in 2 games, 0-0 at our place, but it's a brilliant 3 points. Tough place to come. And I know that they'll get out of where they are as well, because they're fully good enough.
Yeah, and special mention for Cartes today. Great game from him.
He was man of the match, purely and simply. He's a human being that has gone through the ringer this week. The mark of the man. Since he's come back, he's really uplifted our fortunes. Not just him, obviously, but he's been a massive part of that. He lost his mum this week, that we all know about, because like I said, we're a family, we look after each other. Less than 24 hours, he was in training, and then he goes and puts in a man of the match performance that his mum would have been so proud of him. Yeah. Tuesday doesn't get plaudits that he deserves at times, but his work rate, his desire, what people don't see is what the work he does with Jose as well. A young man learning his trade. And he's been one of my favourite ever players that I've ever managed, and I've managed him, a fair few years. Sometimes he's a bit of an enigma. I think some managers that's managed him will say that about him. But with me, he's always going to have a home. With me, he's always going to run himself into the ground. And today, he was outstanding. And like I said, the mark of the man, to lose his mum, to bounce back like that, because no one deserves to do that, and lose a loved one and a cherished one. That's how much of that man is, and I can't praise him enough.
Yeah, don't make me tear up twice in 2 weeks, Danny. But special mention as well for the Hungerford supporters today. Absolutely superb.
What atmosphere that they created. I know they had a big supporters coach, and hopefully they can have a few more beers. I know they definitely sounded like they had a few beers before they come in here. But yeah, we're nothing without support. And the lads respond to it. They really do. I'm looking at the coach now, full of it. We sold out the coach. I think it was a couple of years ago that we put a coach on, and we didn't sell it out. But it shows the belief that people have. The young supporters that are coming through now with their flags and their noise as well, and it's brilliant. And that's what it's all about for me. To walk off. To put smiles on faces, to make people go home happy, because football is a solace, football is a release for many people. It's not just for me as managers and my staff, it is a release for supporters as well. Yourself, you see how hard we work behind the scenes, and everything we do is for the supporters, to pay their hard-earned money, and the cost of living crisis is absolutely criminal and cripples people, but to pay their hard-earned money, come support us home and away. I can't thank them enough. And now let's go and pack Bullpit Lane for the game against Tottenham on Saturday.
Yeah, it's going to be a big game next week against Tottenham. Yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah, and that's what I always say when I do football. You know, why I do football, be in the big moments, be in the big games. Tottenham, obviously, and rightly so, were very fancy to win the league this year. Obviously, I've known Jim a long time, know their side inside out. They know us probably inside out as well. And yeah, it's going to be a battle. It's going to be hard. 2 good training sessions, like I always say. Feet back on the ground Monday morning, back to work, and yeah, we look forward to entertaining, you know, one of the best teams in this division.
Yeah, well, congratulations, Danny. Well done again, and yeah, see you next week.
Thank you so much. Oh, can I just say one more thing? Sorry, Martin. Also, as well, speaking of family, obviously everybody kind of saw in the last 24 hours what happened to my sister when she played in goal for Caversham United Ladies a couple of weeks ago, and you know, for the Hungerford Town supporters, for Hungerford Town committee members, for my players to all donate and put money in. You know, I can't be any prouder of my football club, because my sister, as much as we argue quite a lot, you know, she's been through the ringer, and you know, I want to dedicate obviously one to Tuesday's mum the win today, and to my sister, who I know was probably refreshing Twitter madly, and I can't thank everybody enough for the people that have donated for her, because like I said, it makes such a massive difference to my family.
Yeah, no problem at all, Danny. As you say, we're one big family, so I hope she gets well soon.
Thank you, buddy.
Cheers, mate.